Hi, this is Jack Ma with Jack Ma Real Estate Group at Century 21 Master in Walnut. And I hope this video finds you and your family healthy and safe as we open up to the second quarter of 2020. I mean, a lot sure has happened during the first 6 months of 2020 globally and domestically. With the coronavirus pandemic, it definitely changed how we live our life on a day-to-day basis. There were a lot of fears, a lot of losses, and uncertainty. Many lives were actually put on hold. Now, as a professional real estate agent, it is my job to help my clients weather through the ups and the downs of the real estate market, to share that exciting news of an appreciating market, and to have that difficult conversation on a downward trending market. So, how has the coronavirus affected the real estate market? That is the number one question that we are getting asked since April of this year. And to your surprise, the short answer is actually not much. I mean, we saw essentially no change in the median sales price in May of 2020 compared to May of 2019. And we closed out the first half of 2020 with a 2.7% increase in the median sales price compared to June of last year. Am I surprised? Well, yes and no. If you ever heard me talk before, you probably would hear me say that the real estate market is all about the supply and the demand. Did the coronavirus and all this uncertainty cause people to have second thoughts about selling or buying their homes? I mean, most definitely. We did see about 20,000 less homes being sold in the second quarter of this year compared to the second quarter of last year. And now that is about 29% drop in the demand. And at the same time, that uncertainty also affected the sellers more than the buyers. We saw a 34% decrease in the supply between April to June of this year compared to last year. Now that is about 80,000 less homes being put on the market. So essentially, the drop in demand is not keeping up with the drop in supply. Thus, this is continuing to keep the inventory on the market tight and the price stabilized. The next logical question is, why is the drop in demand still slower than drop in supply during this time of uncertainty? Why are people still buying homes? Who are these people that are buying homes? Well, many reasons contribute to that, but the number one reason is that the interest rate. So the pandemic and the uncertainty on the market not only keep the supply and demand low, but it also caused the interest rate to drop and maintain at a historic low level. It is not uncommon nowadays to hear people mentioning they get a mortgage rate, interest rate at below 3%. I mean, comparing to that 5% at the end of 2018, that is a big drop. So what does a percentage mean in layman's term? I mean, say you're buying a home and you're borrowing $500,000 with the interest rate of 5%, and your monthly payment would be like just short of $2,700. And in today's rate at 3%, that same mortgage will only cost you $2,100. That's 20% off. Can you imagine owning your same house for 20% less? I mean, I would probably get enticed to buy a large purchase over a 20% discount, and let alone a house. I mean, if you know this, it is not surprising to see that the home price remained relatively stable and even upward trending a little bit. Now, the most important question is, where is the real estate market taking us in the second half of 2020? Well, to find that out, you'll have to subscribe to my YouTube channel or like my Facebook page if you have not already done so. I will be completing the second part of this State of the Real Estate Market 2020 in a separate video. Thank you very much for watching this, and I certainly hope these information give you some peace of mind. I mean, there were all these negative information over the mainstream media. And as always, if you ever have any question or just want to chat about real estate, feel free to give me a call, 909-610-5188, or reach me at my website at www.jackmarealestate.com. Thank you very much for watching, and stay safe out there.